What's going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Ty, the Lego guy here, and today we're doing another Lego Star Wars review. We're taking a look at the Republic fighter tank. That's set 75182. It had 305 pieces, 4 minifigs. It came out in 2017, and it retailed for 25 US. Now nowadays this set's going for 70 new or 53 used, so it's appreciated a lot. It's obviously quite a desirable set. There are reasons why. We're going to take a look at those positives and negatives. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin by taking a look at the box art. And as you guys can see, it's obviously taken from some planet, in the Clone Wars time frame. It's not really specific. I don't remember seeing an episode with this tank, the Republic fighter tank, and Aayla Secura, but it still looks good regardless. In the bottom left corner, you'll notice all the characters that are included, and in the top right corner, we have the Death Troopers. I absolutely love this. This was taken, I believe this set came out a year after Rogue One, so it is appropriate, and I do quite like it. On the side of the box, it just shows the front of the box again, and on the back, it gets into some of the set's features, which there isn't a ton, but the cabin is actually pretty awesome in this set. Again, on the side of the box, just the tank, it shows again. On the top, you see the clone gunner, and on the bottom, just Lego Star Wars. Anyways, that pretty well does the box. Let's now take a look at the set. And to start us off with the set itself, let's begin by giving you guys a 360 view. Now, it is quite a small little tank. It's about 6 inches long, I'd say, maybe 5. It's no 6 inches. It's definitely one of the smaller Lego tanks made by Lego, but as you can see, there's a lot of detail. Like, there's a lot going on, which I really appreciate about this. Like, it's 300 pieces. Well, a little under 300 pieces because the minifigs. And for a set this size to have that many pieces is pretty amazing. And it definitely comes out in the detail. Let's now break it down area by area. And the first thing that I kind of want to mention before we break down the details of it is it has pretty good drivability. The reason why is it has these little wheels on the bottom and it allows it to drive pretty easily. It also has some stud shooters. We all know how those work. Not a big fan. I think I lost that piece now. But yeah, it's good if you're a kid, if you want some playability with it. I would have preferred spring-loaded shooters instead of stud shooters, but overall, not the end of the world. Now, taking a look at the side, you'll notice that it has some nice Republic stickers along with just some more stickers to add detail. There's a lot of stickers on this set. You'll notice the front of it as well. More stickers, and then on the back, if you lose one of those red studs like I just did, well, not to worry, there's a bunch more in here. So this set definitely has it figured out when it comes to the stud shooters. You will never run out, basically. Now, getting into the cabin of this ship, or of this tank, you can very easily just access it by opening the hatch to reveal the clone gunner, and then what's inside is you have a little computer and a very nicely detailed little seat. Let's actually just pull the minifig out just to show that off. A lot of times Lego really doesn't care about the seat detail. They didn't really do that with this one. It actually looks quite good. They even have some curved little tan pieces just to kind of add some character, I guess, to the seat, make it look realistic. But that pretty well does the tank. There isn't much more to say about it than that. You can also raise the main guns. Overall, I do quite like it. It is definitely much smaller than the 2007 version, but it still gets the job done. It's just not completely to scale. Let's now take a look at the minifigs. And here we have 3 of the 4 minifigs that are included. So you get 2 standard battle droids, just so you know, which is kind of nice. Something for you to fight against if you are playing as the Republic. Then you have Aayla Secura, nice looking leg printing, torso printing. She also has those Twi'lek tails. They did a very good job basically making that mold. Then you also get the Phase 2 Gunner, which is one of the few times we actually ever got him. I do believe it's the only time, but let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that. As you can see, he has leg printing, torso printing, and a very nice looking helmet. Now, if you do remove it, just so you guys know, it is the wonderful angry clone face. So we're not in love with that, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Flipping the minifigs around though, give you guys a little bit better look. Their back detail. The clone gunner is actually really cool. I do quite like him. And Ayla obviously has a lot of detail. It's one of the few times we were able to get her. So I do appreciate that they include her in this set. Ayla also has two faces. So the angry face, which you just saw, and the more complacent Jedi looking face. But yeah, that pretty well does the minifigs. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, this set was pretty decent. Now, it's not as glorious, and let's just say that, as like the earlier Republic fighter tank. That was an amazing set. It is not that. However, it is very detailed, it's smaller, it's easier to fit into a mock if you want to put in a mock, whereas the older one was just really big. It kind of drew attention to itself, which is good, but it's harder to fit in, right? With this one, you could buy multiples of them, have a bunch of these fighter tanks, and it would be more easily, you could more easily do that, which is sometimes what you want to do with a mock, is have multiples of a certain vehicle, and you can definitely do that with this set. It also had some good minifigs, and for 25 US, I think it was very fair. I mean, if you're a big price per piece person, 305 pieces for 25 US, you're doing good, right? That's less than 10 cents a piece. But let me know what you guys think about this one, if you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. I just think all in all, this was a pretty good set for 25 bucks. I would not pay what it's going for nowadays, but 25 bucks I definitely would pay for this set. In fact, I bought multiples of them just because it's a good all in all model. It's not like the older one, but it's still pretty good. But let me know what you guys think about this one, if you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it, if you possibly own it. I just think it's all in all a decent model. But yeah, that's all I got for today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future LEGO Star Wars reviews, comparisons that we do. We do something Star Wars related every Tuesday, and they oftentimes get interesting, like this set. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.